Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Ralphit coming back at you with another disgusting Crescent Wave build. This time with the Plague Herald Helm and the Hoplite BB. Using the BB to proc max stacks of Plague in 2 autos, then swapping to the Crescent Wave to send a heavy projectile into a clump, popping the disease without even needing to be in the mix. If you are, well, you're just going to add a little bit more extra damage through the slash attack. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and get into the build guide, starting off with the combo, then the attributes, mastery, and last but not least, the gear. All right, and for the opener, you're going to hit a net shot into a couple autos, maybe even a shrapnel blast, or drop into nades. Once you do that, as you can see, you're going to have 10 stacks of Plague right there. You'll hit a Skyward into a heavy, or a Relentless Rush right through them into a heavy. Be careful with hitting the Rupture, as it can cleanse, as you can see, your disease. So on the flip side, if you don't want that disease on you, this build is really good for the factor of like, hey, if you're just going to try to run away at this point because you need to survive and you need to pop a potion, simply hit a Rupture, cleanse your disease, and then pop your potion, so that way you don't get nerfed. Now I'll say this, net shot sets up a really good nade shot, and then auto shrapnel auto is a really good combo to utilize as a big burst. If you don't, for some reason, have full stacks and you just want to drop some great sword chunking damage at them, then you can hit a Rupture into a heavy, Skyward, heavy, Relentless Freedom, heavy. And you can still have about 50 mana left. I would suggest mixing it up a little bit and don't just try to chunk heavy after heavy. There are times where it can be beneficial, but you do want to kind of give them somewhat of an element of surprise. Casting heavy over and over again, very predictable. All right, and for attributes, I found what works best for me and the synergy of the build is going to be 350 strength, then splitting the remainder in dex and int. And then of course, always running 200 con unless you got either a hatchet or something else. That's going to allow you to be very evasive or defy death in that sense. And greatsword weapon mastery. And blunderbuss weapon mastery. And last but not least, gear. So we're going to have the Hoplite Blunderbuss with net shot on it. We're going to utilize the Crescent Wave with Plague Strikes on it. Rupture, absolute necessary perk. You definitely want to have that one. Relentless Freedom, you definitely want to have that one too. Vital Synergy, another, you definitely want to have that. Plague Herald Helm, we put on the Plague Splitting Grenade. As far as perks go, I do like Enchanted Ward. I prefer Elia version. However, with this set, it just happened that we had pieces that had Enchanted Ward over Elia version. And then adding in some sort of heal, which would be Shirking Heal. Having the combination of not only damage mitigation, but heals to heal yourself back up, I believe is going to be the best synergy when it comes to majority of builds at this current time. All right, and if you're not running with a healer, then just run a Health Divine Flame Protection amulet. If you are running with a healer, then Ankh would be a very good option. Ring, Hardy, Empowered Cleave, and Arcane Damage. I would not change any of that. This is a perfect 3-perker for this build. Arcane Damage, of course, is only going to be benefiting the Crescent Wave, but the Empowered Cleave that you're going to proc from the Greatsword is going to apply also for the Blunderbuss. And we just have the Champ's Earring for the last piece. Healthy Toast, Refreshing Toast, and Regeneration. I like Healthy Toast because of the factor that Crescent Wave requires you to pop monopots. So if you're going to be popping a monopot, you might as well either have Healthy Toast or Fortifying Toast. For light builds, highly suggest Healthy Toast over Fortifying Toast. And for the Heart Rune, we are going with the Cunning Heart Rune of Bile Bomb. And the main reason is because we're just going all out on the Plague. We're going max stack of disease. And with that being said, we have, as far as incoming disease, we have a 30% plus another 30% plus another 10% from the stacking disease that you're applying to them. And then of course we also have Plague Splitting Grenades, which is another 16%. So if we add that up, 30, 60, 70, 80, 86% Plague right there. Throw in Crescent Wave Plague Strikes, and we have 113% Plague. Now I do know that there is a Plague cap, but the thing that you got to remember is healers have a lot of perks. For example, Divine, which will increase all incoming healing effects. So you combine that with the 50 focus, that's another 10% incoming healing. And then of course Sacred, which increases your healing by 50%. So they have a lot of things that will increase the incoming healing and also the outgoing healing. All right, guys, that is it. That is the meat and potatoes of the build. If you guys enjoyed it, please don't forget to drop your boy a like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. As always, thank you so much for the support, guys. I truly appreciate you guys. And as you know, you guys are the reason, the backbone, and why I keep going. So thank you again. Much love, and until next time, we'll see you on the battlefield.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip, and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? To fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
Got him.
Weakness comes in